What is up? My name is Matt. Welcome to Gone Diggin. You know, I've been asked a couple times about how I set up my GPX and all the different settings and what I use and how I use it. So what I'm going to do is make you a quick video to show you how I set up and run my Minelab GPX. Now, this is specifically for relic hunting in Central Virginia and wherever else you may find old artifacts, maybe even in England. But it's not for gold prospecting. And to be honest with you, I have zero clue about it. Don't let my bum look, my unshaven face fool you. I do know what I'm doing with this machine, and we'll go over it right now. Let's go. What we're gonna start with here is the front panel. And so you have the auto tune button here, the threshold, custom, the different search modes here, your soil timings, and then your ground balance, and then your coil selection for double D, mono, or cancel. So 95% of the time I run in deep, special, fixed, double D. Now, if I am in a heavy iron area, I want to search out low conductive targets like lead. I am going to switch to enhanced, and that will eliminate some of the round iron that I may dig if there's canister shots and stuff like that. But most of the time I run special, and then we'll go into the back and I'll talk to you about that. Now, the other thing that you will you'll see that I didn't talk about is I have this Togs battery holder off to the side. I prefer that. Other people use different ones, but I really like the Togs. It's got a pouch that I keep maps in, and it's good for me. So we're gonna go all the way back up here. So back panel, main menu, I run backlight 1. Some people will tell you no, running on 0, save your battery, but the battery goes off in 10 seconds anyway. So battery test, volume limit, I run at 14. Ground balance type is general, but I'm using a manual ground balance, so I don't need to mess with the ground balance. Special extra, manual tune is 112 here, and that doesn't matter because that's going to adjust up and down depending on what you are set up, where you're set up with your auto tune, and you may need to adjust that up and down. Deep, motion is slow, RX gain in this field is 8. I'll run 8 to 14 depending on how many machines are around me, but RX gain isn't as crucial to me as a couple other settings. Audio normal, audio tones 39, stabilizer 7, signals 10, target volume 15. This is a bigger setting to me than most other settings. I try to run 16, but if I can't handle it, I'll run target volume 15. Basically, you want this as high as you can while keeping the machine stable. Response normal, tracking slow, tracking doesn't matter. Iron reject 7. You can run 5 to 7. I prefer to stay at 7. You go higher than 7, you're going to start blanking on round balls and other things like that. So those are the basic setups for the GPX for me. And then I generally leave it on manual tune or RX gain for my quick adjustment if I'm in the field. Now, aside from settings, there's a couple things that I can tell you about the Minelab GPX. And it can be very frustrating to start off with, but you have to learn the tones, learn the signals in your ear. Obviously, there's no VDI, no display like that. Here's what I will say. You can make a bad target sound good, but you can't make a good target sound bad. That's what I've learned with the GPX. If you come across and you hear a nice smooth rise in the threshold and it sounds that way multiple ways, it's a good target, dig it. It may be a bent nail. Bent nails are going to sound good. You've got to learn to dig through those things because good targets are going to sound, or bent nails are going to sound good. Bullets, smooth, nice, even, smooth tone. Whether it's high or low, it generally doesn't matter as long as the tone is smooth and consistent throughout the entire swing. I'm going to dig it. Don't be afraid to dig iron, square nails, buckles, you know, round circle iron pieces, those are good targets on the GPX, and generally a lot of good targets on other machines. People just choose to discriminate them out. So, few settings, a few words of advice, and I guess the last thing I could talk about is some people talk about this thing called the turkey gobble, where you come across the tone and it'll go, whoa, whoa. Again, if that tone sounds the same consistently all the way through, I'm going to dig it because it's going to be a good target. So I hope this helped. This video specifically for Tom, who requested me do a GPX settings video. If you guys have any other machines that you want to see a settings video on, drop them in the comments. I hope this helps. Let me know, and I will try to set up your machine for you. This isn't for everybody. Understand this is what works for me, and it may not work for you. Practice, practice, practice. Commit to what machine you're digging with and stay with it. So what I want to talk about first is the key upgrades that I find to make this machine work the absolute best. One is coil selection. I'm using the Ultimate Spiral by Detect, a fantastic 15-inch coil, but not always suitable for all applications. Here in this big farm field, no problem, does great, super depth, good target separation, easy to pinpoint. The next is this handle right here. This is from Keith at Fort Bedford Metal Detectors, and he made this upgrade handle. Now you can use the original handle that comes with the GPX. I personally find with these big coils, they are not acceptable. You need to upgrade the handle. It has all the factory buttons. Keith offers it in a couple different fashions with the buttons, and you pull or with or without the buttons and just the handle. Fantastic upgrade, much recommended to any serious GPX user. The next is headphones. The COS headphones do not give me good definition of signals, whether it's length, target, depth, any of that stuff. So I upgraded to the Killer Bees headphones. They're fantastic headphones. I will warn you, the gentleman who makes them, John, is a stickler on the sending in of the warranty cards, and he will not warranty the lifetime warranty, even though you purchased them, if you didn't send in the warranty cards. So, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. My name's Matt. This is Gone Diggin'. We'll see you next time.